All right, here we go. We are looking today at the Supreme Fall Winter 2024 preview. In the first installment, we are going to be going through every single jacket releasing for Fall Winter 2024. I'm going to be flipping through each and every piece, giving my thoughts and opinions on them. So come join me on this wild adventure. Let's get into it. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to stay up to date on all of the Supreme news and information. If it's your first time here, welcome. My name is Thomas and I cover Supreme pretty much every single week. I do live cops on Thursdays, which week 1 of Supreme Fall Winter 24 will be this Thursday, August the 22nd. We do not have the drop list quite yet, but stay tuned. We will get that very soon. First up, for the jackets coming out for Fall Winter 24, we have the Mr. Cartoon embroidered leather jacket. Now, Mr. Cartoon is an artist, I believe a graffiti artist. Not familiar with his work, but he has collaborated with Supreme. I'm sure once the piece is closer to release, I will do a little bit of research, but I go into these preview videos completely blind. So I've just looked through the lookbook. So I've gotten kind of a general picture of the season, but not quite every single piece, not even close. Haven't seen a single accessory, but here are the two colorways of this embroidered leather jacket. Very cool, and we'll try to keep the pace at a moderate level, not too long on each piece, not too short. The Supreme Shot Chevron leather puffer jacket with full zip closures, all this stuff down below. Not going to get into all of it, but this is a very cool and going to be a very expensive piece. Chevron design looks really neat, high class Supreme stuff right here. I love this purple color. It's almost like an eggplant, and then the quilted interior. I'm sure this feels heavenly to wear if you have it fit correctly. No idea what the sizing and styling will be on this or what the sizing will be, but I'm sure when this releases, you can look on the website and get those measurements. Take your freaking time, because this guy will eventually sell out, and I think will eventually even have some resale value to a certain level. Definitely the purple one. I think the purple one is pretty sick, but I don't think it'll sell out so fast where you can't get your sizes. Speaking of expensive pieces, we have the Vans & Leather hooded work jacket, a pretty tame Vans & Leather design. We usually get tons of racing sponsorships, embroideries, which I really do like, but this is a pretty dialed down version with almost nothing, well, literally nothing on the back. Love the red. Also got brown. We still see brown creeping around, and a big tag on the zipper, which kind of seems to be the forefront of the design, as well as the two patches on both of the sleeves. But I think this is a very nice piece, probably around $600 to $1,000. I mean, these Vans jackets are insane. Here we go, guys. Kate Moss fleece jacket. I think so far, out of the pieces I've seen, this is the current top of the Hype Beast tier list, the resale tier list. Japanese brushed fleece with full zip closure, zip hand pockets at lower front, and zip chest pocket. Printed graphic on the back. Now, if you haven't seen it already, Kate Moss fleece jacket, incredibly iconic, nostalgic photo tee from 2010, I want to say. Actually, 2012, later than I thought. But this guy's going to do absolute numbers. Price, we saw the Muppets fleece sell for, like, was it $350? This guy might be close to that $350 mark. I think resale, though, would, I don't know. Everyone's going to be coming back for this season, guys. I'm telling you, 30th year anniversary. It could be like Kermit Gore-Tex levels, just depending on how everyone's feeling and the overall community thoughts. But I'd love to get your thoughts on the Kate Moss fleece down below. Available in multiple colors. Not loving the red one. Yeah, red one is pretty trash in terms of design. I wish they did a different printed color. I think red is a definite swing and a miss. Probably should have just made one colorway. I don't know. I'm definitely yapping too much, but we got the Snow White hand-painted leather A2 jacket. Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. Hand-printed graphic on back by Nicholas Gamarello. Made exclusively for Supreme. No mention of a Disney collaboration, so I'm assuming that they just sent it. Fuck yeah. I mean, Shot is getting so many leather goods this season. It's almost a little concerning. This piece is crazy and absolutely looks inspired by Tyler, the Creator. I mean, we got green, and this definitely screams Tyler, and I think this guy could definitely do pretty well. I love the leopards on the inside too, because I personally kind of love leopard. It's kind of gaudy though, so I don't know if I'd want to wear it on the outside. On the inside though, just a nice enough hit so that you can notice it maybe when you're putting it on, or even like, you know, if you're leaving your jacket unzipped or something. Reversible faux shearling work jacket, work vest. Not a big fan of vests really at all, especially not reversible faux shearling work vests. I don't know what you would do in this piece, but if you like it, it'll be there for you guys. I think it looks ridiculous. Suede work jacket with this crocodile print on it. Kind of an interesting looking design. I don't know really how I feel about it. This one's a little bit better with no logo or no printing on it. Pattern, I should say. But the colors are pretty decent. Here we go with the big Gore-Tex jacket of the season. This is the 900 fill down parka. And this will be down bad expensive, you know that to be true, but everyone loves their Gore-Tex. This little pattern right here, I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like this won't actually be super hype, but I could be wrong. I feel like when it comes to the big ticket items, I can sometimes get caught up on what I think people are gonna buy or not. And Gore-Tex, it seems like it either does gangbusters or kind of just sits around and doesn't do a whole lot. So what do you guys think on this big Gore-Tex down puffer parka? This looks really, really, really heavy duty. Like this looks like Antarctica exploration level. Reversible puffer jacket is next. I like the look of that Burberry pattern on the inside. I want to see what that looks like. That yellow. Let's see what the interior. They're not going to show us the interior, bro. It looks like a Burberry check print, so that's pretty cool. Reversible puffer jacket. If that guy's not too expensive, maybe I'd consider it. Oh, here we go with the 700 fill down parka. You can see how much less the 200 fill makes with this guy, and this is actually made by Supreme, so it'll be more affordable than the Gore-Tex for sure. Still just as stylish in my opinion. I really think Gore-Tex is mostly marketing at this point, guys. Like seriously, some people swear by it, but I'm just always going to kind of be a little skeptical on it. Webcam was chopped off for a bit, so glad to have my arm back. The colors are looking pretty dope. This guy though is crazy. I wonder if this will be the coveted colorway. I always love the loud patterns. It's like, you know, shiny colors. I like it. I want to look at it. I don't think I would buy this guy because I live in Arizona, but really cool piece. And I love the leopard print with the green kind of fake holographic colorway, and also sneaky little box logo in the corner there. Didn't notice yet. Washed flight satin N3B parka. Look at these colorways. I thought this was a fishtail parka when I first saw it, but it is just a flight parka, which I guess just means that the bottom is straight and goes probably beneath your waist, judging by the lookbook. Pretty nifty little parka. Kind of light on the design with Supreme on the front. So more of a low-key piece for sure. Got that Windstopper Gore-Tex, so you know that's going to be $100 more expensive than it should be, or more. Love that. Gore-Tex season, boys. The tape seam shell jacket. Now, we saw the last tape seam shell jacket being North Face. We saw that guy go absolutely crazy. This guy, I don't know how it will do. It's looking very basic with a nice reflective strip on the back. Still very cool. Nonetheless, everyone loves their tape seam jackets for the winter. They seem to be very useful, very stylish, and this guy is going to be no exception. Faux fur hooded jacket is next with Gore-Tex Windstopper drop liner. I mean, you can't get away from Gore-Tex this season, guys. With shot leather and Gore-Tex, the two brands that are defining this season. Interesting little Supreme metal logo right there. That's kind of cool. Faux fur hooded jacket. I dig it. Speaking of faux, this time I get the faux shearling lined bomber. No real stuff out here. Interesting pockets. Like, look at that curvature with a little belt strap on the neck. Very interesting. Full zip closure with hidden snap plaque. Yes, embroidered logo on back. Let's see it. Supreme classic logo, lowercase font. Hey, keep it simple, bud. 3 colorways. I like the blue denim the most. Blue denim looks good. All right, here we go. Kinderman uncut corduroy car coat. Now, Palace released a car coat for week 1 of fall 24. This Supreme one looks absolutely crazy, this time with the 3M thin solate insulation. Gotta say that 5 times fast. Do it right now. Black one is probably the better one, let's be real, but the leopard one is pretty bold and in your face, and I kind of love it. All right, my favorite piece that I saw in the lookbook was this guy right here. This is the Frazetta faux shearling lined trucker jacket, printed graphic, original artwork by Frank Frazetta. I need to learn more about this guy, but we had this medieval looking warrior on horseback fighting a damn rattlesnake, which, come on, dude, living in Arizona, I gotta get this guy. Hope this dude is relatively affordable. Damn, I kind of wish it wasn't shearling lined though. It looks like it'll be pretty warm, but still, I think this will be a neat piece to go for probably like 300 or so bucks. That's the most I'd be willing to pay for it. Maybe the pants would be a consolation prize, but this dude is absolutely crazy with the Supreme logo on the back right there. What do you guys think of this? This dude is ready for business. And that horse too, looking ready to go. Here's the matching loose fit jeans. Now, I want to say these would be a consolation prize, but I feel like these would be much harder to wear than the jacket. What do you guys think? Maybe I could go for both of them, keep one, sell the other one, put them together as a fit would be hilarious. I'm thinking of that Franelations Givenchy picture, but goddamn, look at this guy too. Frazetta track jacket. Dude, this guy's riding a damn iguana. What's going on here? This warrior. I love this shit, dude. Yeah, these are some of my favorite pieces so far. This reminds me a lot of like kind of the Supreme stuff we saw back in like 2015. There was a lot of kind of like warrior inspired fantasy stuff, like more like demon kind of things that we saw with various pieces. Yeah, it's bringing me back to that very nostalgic Supreme style, which is cool. Like, I love that they're kind of bringing back some of these older types of designs and giving them new light with new artists and new pieces. And fuck, dude, sick. There's that Veritas Varsity jacket that we saw from the lookbook. Now looking at it, we have Lux et Veritas, which translates to light and truth in Latin, if y'all didn't know. And this says knowledge reigns supreme, established AD 1994, obviously harkening back to Supreme's release opening year of 94. We also have XXIV for obviously 2024. Supreme loves playing with the current year. They love playing with how many years it's been since their release, and I'm really hoping to see more 30th year anniversary stuff. This guy, love the colorway. Kind of Indiana Hoosiers, a little bit too white and red, but still cool. Because I feel like for spring summer 24, we really didn't get much. We had the anniversary book, which is cool. Every t-shirt in a book, that's neat. 3 volumes, I like it. But the anniversary t-shirt was terrible. We didn't get a whole lot of other stuff. So really praying for this season to continue to see more vintage and 30th year anniversary celebration pieces. All right, Supreme Michelin Ness satin varsity jacket. You can't get much more classic than a Michelin Ness varsity jacket, man, with the satin Supreme on the back. I mean, this is really classic stuff right here. Sprite colorway too, a little lemon lime action. I don't know, boys, I kind of dig it. Big ARC logo on the back, keeping it very simple, very clean. I think it'd be nice if they had maybe a little Supreme script right there, but to each his own. Maybe there's a Supreme hit on the sleeve, and there's really not. So very basic piece. We have the logo on the back, and that's it. Supreme Michelin Ness Twill Stadium jacket is next. Like the Stadium boys standing up. New York Supreme crown. Looks like you can take off the hood. Removable. Yep. Oh, we got a camo colorway with blue, which is interesting. You don't see that combination too often. And then red and black. Pretty cool colorways. Here's that BB Simon studded work jacket. I have no clue what this thing's gonna cost, but I feel like this will be pretty hotly sought after by the fashion boys, everyone wearing them big ass belts, the Jinko jeans, the Zoomers, the people that I can't quite keep up with. You guys know me. I'm an old boomer at this point. I'm a washed up hype beast, but we're still here covering pieces. I could probably wear this piece if I wanted to, but it's not something that I would really dip my toes into, at least at this point in my career, so to say. I'm fine with leaving this one to the fashionable kids of the youth. But very cool piece, and BB Simon, very dope, dude. HJR Le Olé hooded work jacket. The Trompe Olé printed graphic, which I thought just meant like a screen printed design. It looks kind of fake, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of cool. Like the fake buttons, the fake rips, don't ask me for shit. I kind of dig it. I don't know if I'd want to wear this piece, probably not. We also have the matching loose fit jeans because I kept clicking, but let's just keep clicking. Now we're in the car code again. So if you just keep clicking on the lookbook, or on the preview, sometimes it just takes you to some weird places. Now this reflective stripe hooded work jacket I think is really cool. Very obviously EMT, fireman, police inspired with this design. I think this colorway in particular will do very well. You can obviously tell the inspiration, but a very cool piece indeed, and feel like this will do pretty decent. I don't know. I dig it though. AOI returns with their quilted work jacket. Now this time it's the pandemic business. I know last season so many people were just waiting for AOI to drop. When does AOI come out? When will it come out? Well, probably at the end of the season, because they know that everyone loves AOI so much all over the world. Pandemic in a post-COVID hypebeast world. I think this is a very on-brand and funny piece, and I'm glad they're releasing it now instead of like in 2021. I feel like that would have been a little too on the nose, maybe a little too soon. Here we go with the leather collar utility jacket. Very basic piece, but looks pretty cool. You got 4 colors, 3M Thinsulate. Hey, it's there. It's dope. Distressed selvage trucker jacket. Now, when will I finally get some Japanese selvage denim? One can only guess. I'm too busy speculating over fantasy trucker jackets that are lined with whatever Sherpa. This would probably be a better piece to wear on a more consistent basis. but I dig it. Maybe some selvage jeans for once will come into my world. Flocked denim trucker jacket. Not sure how I feel about this, but oh, kind of looks like a Supreme monogram print. Very loosely inspired. I don't love the colors. This one though, Louis Vuitton a little bit. It's brown. That one could do something. Let's keep our eye on that piece for the flock denim trucker. S logo track jacket. I think this is an actual very cool design and kind of makes me want to cop for some pickleball, for some winter sports attire. Matching set as well with the pants. We'll look at that later, but we can look at it now. Just keep clicking and it'll take us to the pants. There you go with the S logo track pants. I'm sorry guys, the part of the video where I just start speeding through items because I took way too long at the beginning and forgot how long the actual list is, but hope you can appreciate it nonetheless. Pinstripe track jacket is next. I actually dig this piece a lot. Pretty basic but simple, and I think sometimes that's really all you need to make a good piece. Spell out embroidered track jacket is next. So you have a little spell out on one of the sleeves right here as well as on the back, which is actually kind of nice. Looks like it's some kind of reversible or maybe just removable hood. It looks like, yeah, interior elastic shock cord. Okay, packable hood, very neat. I dig the colors as well too. Green looks like it's getting a bit of a showcase. I wonder if that's Tyler related or not. All right, the reflective piping pullover is next, and I actually really dig this piece. We have some pretty cool little embroideries right there. I can't exactly read all of them, but Supreme on the side. The piping is kind of crazy too. Look at that reflection. Yeah, very cool piece. I think out of all the reflective stuff, this one is certainly the most unique, and the colors are very dope too. I'd love to get more info on what these logos are inspired by, but very cool nonetheless. Here's that Frazetta track jacket again. We already looked at this piece, so we'll kind of just flip through it. Pants as well. I dig these designs a lot. I need to look up this artist, Frazetta. Crest coach's jacket is next. Love a good coach's jacket. Supreme New York. It's the same exact design on the front and the back. That's kind of a miss for me personally. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. They should have done something different. Maybe on the front and then something cooler on the back, or I don't know. I don't love how they did that. Micro down, half zip hooded pullover. Pretty much get these every season. A little desert camo, interesting. Bright orange and purple, black. Very cool. These things usually kind of go on sale. You get them if you want them. They're nothing too fancy. Box logo is nice. Polar Tech shearling reversible pullover. Surprises the first time or second time we're seeing Polar Tech in the mix. Maybe we'll see them more in the shirts or the tops, but for the jackets, reversible pullover, you can't really go wrong with a piece like this. Very warm, great for multiple environments. Camo, looks like real tree. Don't think it actually is, but you never know. All right, we talked about it earlier, but Kate Moss fleece jacket, such an iconic design. I cannot wait for this. I wonder if they'll drop it early in the season or kind of hold it over our heads for a bit. Let's stay tuned. Stripe zip up fleece jacket is next. The fleece has been, I feel like, getting an absolute season so far, but horizontal stripes, Supreme script logo, an all right design. Not really a gigantic fan. And then last but not least, guys, we finally made it. The brushed wool suit made from Loro Piana doeskin wool with viscose lining, half line trousers with zip ply, yada yada yada. Fabric made in Italy. Okay, bro. Brushed wool suit though. Looks really clean. I wonder how much this guy will cost. Fabric in Italy, you're getting a top and a bottom. It's probably $550 at the least, or $90. I don't know. Turquoise is kind of nice though, but the black wool suit is actually pretty clean. Very classic. If you guys don't have a suit and you're getting married in the winter or you're going to a wedding in the winter, maybe consider it. But guys, that's gonna do it for all the jackets for fall winter 2024. Definitely gonna be dialing back in the style of these videos. It's a lot for me to kind of go through. I want to talk about each and every piece, so if I didn't say too much about your favorite piece or said too much about a different one, I apologize, but I'm actually pretty excited for these jackets. It's not the most insane stuff. We've certainly had better seasons, but some highlights so far. I'm loving this Frazetta stuff. Reflective piping pullover too is pretty neat. S logo track jacket I think is also clean, and watch out for this monogram kind of Louis Vuitton trucker jacket. Also the fireman inspired stuff right here is pretty cool. BB Simon, let's keep our eyes on it. I'm not a huge fan, but I think people will be. Again, that crazy looking Elden Ring trucker jacket is nuts, and yeah, pretty cool leopard print, Vance and leather, tons of shot stuff, puffer jackets. It's a dope season, guys. I'll catch y'all in the next one where we're going to cover the shirts, tops, and sweaters. Stay tuned for sweatshirts, pants, shorts, t-shirts, hats, bags, accessories, shoes, skate, and all in the next one.